Welcome back. Let's turn to tonight's other big story. Days after 13 people were killed in Thoothukudi, the Tamil Nadu government today ordered the permanent closure of the Sterlite plant. Remember, it was the Sterlite copper smelter unit which had resulted in an agitation and then the police firing. The opposition parties have welcomed the move but slammed the delay, saying the deaths could have been avoided if the government had acted earlier.
After years of protest and 30 deaths in police firing last week, the Sterlite copper smelter in Thoothukudi will finally down shutters after functioning for 20 years. The Tamil Nadu government has ordered the permanent closure of the Vedanta Group unit. The government's order comes hours after Deputy Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam visited Thoothukudi and met the injured victims at the government hospital. Sterlite Plant has been facing stiff opposition from local residents. The locals allege they face breathing problems due to the smoke coming from the plant. The Sterlite Plant also faced charges of not complying with environmental laws and dumping copper slag into the river. The environmentalists had also raised concerns about groundwater pollution and threat to marine life.
தூத்துக்குடி மக்கள் போராடினதுக்கு இப்போ நம்ம குமரட்டியாபுரம் மக்கள் 100வது நாளை நோக்கி போராடிக்கிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அமைதி வழியில போராடினாங்க. இந்த போராட்டத்தில் நிறைய பேர் தூத்துக்குடி மக்கள் உயிரிழந்திருக்காங்க. இந்த உயிரிழந்த பிறகு தான் இந்த ஆலையை மூடணும்னு சொல்லி அரசு எடுத்திருக்கு. அந்த அரசு எடுத்த விவசாயிக்கு நன்றி செலுத்துறோம்.
Soon after the Tamil Nadu government announced the closure order, Rajinikanth and Kamal Hassan welcomed the move.
இந்த வெற்றி போராட்டத்தில் உயிரிழந்த ஆத்மாக்களுக்கு சமர்ப்பணம். அப்பாவி மக்களின் ரத்தம் குடிச்ச இந்த மாதிரி போராட்டங்கள் வருங்காலத்தில் தொடரக்கூடாது என்று இறைவனை வேண்டுகிறேன்.
Makkal Nidhi Mayam Chief Kamal Hassan welcomed the move but slammed the EPS-OPS government for acting late on the issue. DMK MP Kani Modi too lashed out at the AIDMK government. Earlier, Vedanta chairman Anil Agrawal in an interview to a daily had claimed false propaganda was being spread amongst the people.
For 100 days, when the people of Thoothukudi protested against Sterlite, the AIADMK government did not do much. And even after the May 22nd protest that turned violent, the AIADMK government did not react much. But today, almost 6 days after the violent protest, the state government has come out with a government order saying that there will be a permanent closure for Sterlite. Well, is this an actual closure or is this just an eyewash before the assembly session that is to start tomorrow? With camera person Daniel from Thoothukudi, this is Akshanath for India Today.
Let's turn to another story in our ground report today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today interacted with the Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries via the Namo app, reaching out to women across state boundaries. On the completion of 4 years of his government, the Prime Minister engaged with women through this program on the kind of impact that the scheme he claimed had on their lives. The Prime Minister projected it as one of the most successful schemes of his government. The Ujjwala Yojana was launched by the Prime Minister in 2016 and it aims to provide clean cooking fuel at cheap prices. That's the aim of the scheme, and the government claims nearly 4 lakh LPG connections have been awarded under the scheme so far. Of course, claims this to be one of his most successful schemes, and there was some evidence still about a year ago that it was actually working. Now what seems to have happened in the last few months is that this very scheme aimed at uplifting rural women is slowly losing its sheen. While the first cylinder was available at cheap prices and for free, an India Today special report now finds that most of the beneficiaries who got the gas cylinders under Ujjwala scheme are not using them to refill them because they can't afford the cooking gas anymore. Here's our report.
श्रीमती माया, पति श्री मनीष। माया संयुक्त परिवार में रहती हैं। घर में अक्सर इस बात पे झगड़ा होता था कि लकड़ी लेने कौन जाए। अब तो झगड़े से भी मुक्ति और धुएं से भी। माया बहुत खुश है।
The Narendra Modi government is hailing the Ujjwala scheme, which provides free gas connections to people below poverty line. Nearly 4 crore women have benefited from the scheme, says the government. But the flagship scheme of the Modi government is failing on the ground. At this Dalit home in Mirzapur village, the cylinder is now a showpiece and they are back to cooking on a mud stove. The story is the same in many such homes. The reason, once the cylinder finishes, they don't have the money for a refill.
आँख खराब हो जाता है, धुआं लगता है, आँख में पानी आने लगते हैं।
तो क्या मजबूरी है आपको? तो सिलेंडर मिला है तो फिर क्यों नहीं भरवा पा रहे?
पैसा नहीं है साहब।
कितने साल हो गए आपको सिलेंडर मिले और पैसा नहीं भरवाए?
सालन हो गया है।
With rising oil prices, unsubsidized LPG has become costlier, further adding to the misery of the Ujjwala beneficiaries.
पैसे की बहुत ज़्यादा कमी है क्या? तो 2 महीने में, 4 महीने में, 5 महीने से भरा लेती हूँ। फिर कहते को पूछ पलटा होता है, उससे रोटी बना लेती हूँ। फिर पैसे होते हैं, फिर भरवा लेती हूँ।
In Chandauli district in Uttar Pradesh, cylinders in over 80% of the households are gathering dust.
अरे सर 1 साल हो गया तो पैसा नहीं है, बहुत गरीब आदमी कहाँ से बनाए।
The Ujjwala scheme right now is not a shining example of the Modi government's anti-poverty schemes it portrays to be. For the scheme to work, cooking gas may have to be subsidized further. With Uday Gupta, Bureau Report, India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.